I don't know if I'll call them awakenings, but when you lose so much, as I have in the past 2 years, you see, I mean, I've always known what was important. What was important was my dogs. Like, that was period. Like, my dogs and me. End of discussion. I'm pull myself together. God damn it, girl. Okay. That's way too much bronzer. I'm rushing. Why am I rushing? I guess because it's like 1 o'clock and I'm doing makeup. And I'm like, why are you doing makeup at 1 o'clock? You don't go anywhere ever. Like, you're about to take it off in like 3 hours and go to bed. Okay. I am not feeling like a vibe. I waited forever for this dress to come in. Let me show you. I don't have a, please don't drop. Please, camera. Okay, so I feel like a school teacher, like a 90s school teacher. And I think it's because my hair is not done. I just feel like I look whack. Not that 90s school teachers look whack. I just feel whack. Okay, so it's like no shape to this dress. And I told myself, that's fine. But I can't see. I don't know. I just feel like I'm so self-conscious lately. Like I've gained a bit of weight over the past few months alone. Like the stress of working that like toxic job. Now I just feel like, I don't know. I got this dress from ASOS. I waited all week for it to come in. Because I don't know. I was just like putting together my dresses that I'm gonna wear. We're going out of town soon. I thought this was white. It is pink in person. It looks white on camera kinda, but it's very pink. I just feel like I don't know, like it looks childish. And I told myself, put on some makeup and do your hair, right? I feel like, yeah, if my hair were done and my makeup were done, I'd feel differently. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go change. I picked up a shirt while I was there. I'm gonna stay in here because it's dark in my bedroom. But I picked up a t-shirt, oversized t-shirt. Obsessed with a 4X shirt. I'm on my period, so I'm probably judging myself way too much. I picked up a backup dress at Old Navy. Well, I booked it. I purchased it to pick up. Old Navy doesn't do drive up anymore. But then this came. So I'm going to cancel it because I'm going to wear this dress because I bought it to wear it. I'm going out of town tomorrow just for a day trip. And then I go out of town in a few weeks. I don't know, I just feel thrown away. And I tell myself, girl, like just do your hair and makeup. Okay, let me go change clothes. Let me go change clothes. Put on some concealer and do my hair. I'd be so frustrated. And then my mom calls me. And it frustrates me even more. There's so many gnats in my house. Like, I left the window open yesterday. Okay, I don't know where my lip balm is. My hands be ashy. I'm trying so hard not to just be complaining. I want to put some lashes on, but I'm going to wait till tonight to do that. I kind of want to, like, install the wig, like, put it down. I have my fan going, if you hear a roar. I just don't feel like that girl. I am on my period. Okay, I'm on my period. That feels so good. Having the fan blow while I just sprayed my face. Cece, what are you doing over there? I have not had enough sleep in 2 days. My birthday was Tuesday. My birthday was the day before yesterday. I took down my cornrows and my stylist actually did not trim my hair. So I had to go in last minute yesterday and have her trim them. What else happened? Oh yeah, it's the last week of school for my students. I'm so glad my last week of school staggers with theirs. I need to enroll in classes for myself though. But what are you doing? CC is so strange. Anyway, 2 students failed. Well, 3 students failed. 2 of them complained about it. One was an athlete. I've had problems with him all school year. And he didn't deserve it, but everybody was on my case. And there's a politics in academia. Like, athletes tend to get their way. But I put up a fight. Not even really a fight. I was just proving a point. Like, I knew in the end he was probably going to have his way. But my point was, you are lazy and rude and undisciplined. So it's crazy that you're an athlete, because it's like athleticism in the arts. Like, if you grew up part of a team, or you grew up as a competitor, you should have discipline. And I was just proving a point to his advisors, his coach, him, and my supervisor. Like, really, I was just saying, hey, I take my students seriously. And then there was another student who, she just barely participated. Like, when I say barely, I mean, like, this guy didn't either, but he is like close to a C. And anyway, but this student, another student, she had a 14% average just because she completed 3 assignments. And she just didn't communicate at all. I say at the beginning of every semester and throughout the semester, communicate. Like, I'm flexible, but I'm fair. Like, I will work with you, but you gotta work with me. Like, you gotta, tell me what's going on. And anyway, she did it. And now she's like, hey, it was a 9-week course at the beginning of the semester. And now she's like, hey, actually, I do need this course to graduate. So can you go ahead and give me some credit? Like, can you just give me a D so I can just walk? And that just didn't sit right with me. It really didn't. And my supervisor backed me. She was like, whatever you decide, Karyn. Like, I'll stand with you on that. And so I gave one student grace because he was close to passing. I don't think he should have gotten the grace, honestly, but just because I know him as a student, and he didn't deserve it. And the other girl, she just didn't communicate at all, though, until like after the last day of class. Like, she even said, hey, like, I just didn't know I needed this credit. That's why I didn't participate in the class. And it's like, that's not an excuse, because why are you enrolled, And I'm feeling stressed right now. I'm trying to not be stressed, but Cece's like watching me, and it's making me feel stressed. I need a lip balm, and I don't have one in here. I'm trying to keep this hair on my face. That's why I keep pushing it back. I just feel so consumed right now, and I'm trying not to be. I think the best thing for me to do is put on this like highlighter. I wonder how much of it do I have left, like in other containers, because I'm running low on them. I haven't repurchased them in a while. I just haven't been repurchasing things. I kind of want to just run out of everything and go from there. Man, this period feels rough. It's probably because I had grits and bacon for breakfast instead of oatmeal, right? Like that greasy breakfast. There's like nothing in here, actually. I hope there's some in another one, because I don't want to repurchase this. And also, I will be seeing tomorrow. I think that's also why I'm nervous, because sometimes I'll notice. Okay, so I was just recently diagnosed with anxiety and depression disorder. I already knew this, like, my whole life. I've struggled with anxiety and depression. So this wasn't news to me, but actually getting a diagnosis just felt, with everything I've gone through the past 2 years, it just kind of felt like not a slap in the face, but it kind of made things feel real. I mean, they already felt real, but it was like, no, like, this is like a thing. Take it seriously. I'm trying not to get makeup on this brand new shirt I just bought, but my foundation bottle was just dirty. There was caked up foundation on it, and foundation squirted somewhere. I feel like when I stand up, I'm gonna see it. Maybe turn the fan off while you're doing foundation. It's just so hot in this house. It's so hot in this house. I keep changing the thermostat because it's like it's hot and it's cold. Or maybe I'm hot and cold. But I think Cece's cold too, because she I mean hot too, because she has been drinking water like crazy. That's another thing. I hope she's doing okay. Like, I'm sure she's fine. I don't want to get any blood work done, but she kept us up last night. Like, she kept me up last night. She was just peeing back to back, needing to go out. And I don't know. I don't want to do blood work, because I did blood work with Roxy. And I don't know. It always worried me that affected something with her. You know, the older you get, the less frequently you do blood work. And she hadn't had any blood work. I just kind of stopped doing blood work with them after a minute. Like, they all were up to date with their vaccines. But Cece, we skipped vaccines this year. Like, she has her rabies, obviously. Like, because that lasts 3 years, I think. She's up to date, though. I don't know how long. I don't know if it's 3 or 5 years. Anyway, I gotta do this part. Hold on. I'm trying to just feel like that girl. I've had this crazy breakout, and it just makes me feel ugly, honestly. Like, there's so much hyperpigmentation on my forehead. I'm just struggling right now with my self-esteem, and like, and I really think it's because I'm just out of practice of being around people. That's all I was getting at. So I've been in the house for 6 weeks. I mean, I haven't just been in the house. Like, I've been going places, but I haven't really been like going somewhere with a purpose. I've just kind of just going, you know. You go to the mall, you go to the movies. Like, I leave the house, but I haven't like had like, you know, no, like, I mean, I've had friends I've hung out with, but it's not the same. Also, I have not been somebody just laying on their horn. No, it's this thing. Okay, let's just turn it off, girl. Okay, so I just haven't been anywhere to be anywhere. Like, I haven't been going to work, obviously. Like, I work from home. And I think it's really, my birthday was this week. I didn't really do anything. Got a few gifts, but I didn't really do anything. Cece's staring at me. I just feel this pressure. Like, I feel like I'm back at being mom all day, every day. Because Cece's just always wanting something. And I'm just feeling not like my best self, honestly. Like, I'm not feeling like, I don't feel like I'm thriving right now. And I know it's just temporary. Like, I'm just kind of going through the motions, honestly. I mean, life is temporary, you know, honestly. And I've just been feeling very apathetic lately. It's a dried out baby wipe. These are Roxy's baby wipes. They were in my car, and I traded my car in, and I just didn't put them in the new car. So they haven't been touched in a bit. But, yeah, I just feel apathetic. That's what I feel, actually. Yeah. And it's really interesting because I have a friend who, we talk to each other a lot. She's a friend I talk to the most frequently, and we were just talking about, I don't know, she was being real negative when I was talking to her, and I was like, girl, why are you being so negative lately? Like, what's going on? And she was like, I just kind of don't care lately. I just feel apathy. And I was like, you know what? Me too. But it's like a different don't care. I don't know how to explain it. Like, because I care, but I just kind of don't let a lot of things people do or say get to me. And I just don't put in as much energy as I used to. So it's kind of hard to tell if it's depression or just being over it. Like a form of maturity. I mean, I guess it could be both. And then this dress I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for this dress to come in all week. And then I tried it on, and it just didn't look the way I imagined it would look. And it disappointed me. And I just feel like I've faced back-to-back disappointment. Why is FedEx coming to my house twice in one day? What's going on? I guess I just feel disappointment. There's no guessing. I feel disappointment. And that's that. So I'm just trying to I'm trying to doll up myself. Don't knock. Thank you for not knocking, Mr. FedEx. I hate when they knock. FedEx workers be going to work however they want to be. Like, he is in sweats. I thought they had a uniform. Maybe they don't. Starting to feel like myself. Okay. I just needed something. I'm just feeling very frustrated and I don't want to keep saying it. I'm trying to just be glowy. I don't want to put on any mascara because I want to put on lashes. But I guess I could just put on lashes tonight. Do I have a blush that I can put on easily? Like, where? I rearranged all of my makeup. And just because I was trying to keep my vanity clear, it is not clear right now. It's like there's stuff everywhere. But I'm gonna do the whole 9 yards today. I'm gonna do the blush and I'm trying to not rush myself. I'm always rushing myself. I'm trying to be considerate with my own time and feelings. And I need to go to Target to buy some alkaline water because that helps a lot with my period too. I'll take Cece with me. That'll get her out of the house. It's too warm. We went on a walk earlier and then she was just like, nah. And she turned around because it's getting warm. I hate when the drivers just sit in front of my house. My vanity is in the front window. So, like, there was a homeless guy once who just kind of watched me do my makeup. Anyway, I think this is gonna change the game for me. I think actually putting on some bronzer because I just haven't put on bronzer in weeks. I'm pulling myself together. God damn it, girl. Okay. That's way too much bronzer. I'm rushing. Why am I rushing? I guess because it's like 1 o'clock and I'm doing makeup and I'm like, why are you doing makeup at 1 o'clock? You don't go anywhere ever. Like, you're about to take it off in like 3 hours and go to bed. I'm just trying to be friendly to myself because sometimes I can be really hard on myself. And I haven't been in therapy all week. Like, I canceled my therapy appointments because I was supposed to be going out of town. I had a very busy week. A lot of things got canceled. So now I'm just going out of town early next week. And I hope I'm not missing any spots, like any blotchy nuts or anything. How many layers of this am I gonna have to put on for it to stay? Really, it was all the chaos with students this morning. It just really made me feel like the past few days I've just been anxious because it's like just dealing with chaos of students who just don't do their job and then their advisors come in like I'm the big bad wolf. And that was how this week went for me. And I just wish it had been different, especially because it's my birthday week. But oh well. I'm not trying to overdo it with the lipstick. Overdoing it with the lipstick will kill the whole vibe. I also binged Twilight this past week. And I just don't know, maybe that brought me down. It's actually a very depressing story. Okay, so. Do I have a brush in here? I don't. Of course I don't. Okay, so. Just trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the bangs. Like, which way are the bangs going? I'm gonna go get a brush, an actual brush, and I'm going to take my time with my flat iron. I could use my the curlers on the Shark, but there's nothing like taking your time with a flat iron and going through your hair. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take 30 minutes and do that. Yeah, she keeps, can you hear her drinking water? I'm concerned, like I really am. Because Roxy started doing that. I don't know, maybe it's the weather change. Like maybe it's just warm because she's not sitting still. But I know Roxy was doing that. I don't know why she keeps needing to go out. I don't want her to have an infection or anything. Hey, Cece. You want to go out? You want to go in the backyard? That's why I always have gnats. Going in the backyard. Okay, so I'm going to let her out. I'm going to do my hair. And I'm going to try my best to come back more confident. These type of popsicles tear up the inside of my mouth. Ooh, boy. I should have, like, maybe done my hair first. Time for our Target order, Cece. I've been contemplating, do I apply for more full-time jobs? Or do I just keep freelancing and find, like, gigs? I just don't know. Nobody's remote anymore. Like, it's very hard to find a remote job. And it's honestly where I thrive. And I bet you I could get accommodations. Because after going into that job, whew, when I tell you the anxiety. Okay, I feel like I do my hair like an old woman. I didn't do this on purpose. Okay, it just kind of came out this way. So I was straightening everything, and then I thought doing my bangs that way would... Okay, hold on. Oh, it's still that way. Okay, well, I don't know, man. Let me see here. These bangs are confusing. Like, there's no real, like, part. Okay. I think I definitely need to wear this haircut in a curly style always. Otherwise the bangs just kind of look wacky. Yeah, now I'm sweating. Oof. Okay, I didn't put on any mascara, and I'm sure once I did it'd be great, but what is this? What's going on with my lid? Oh my gosh, it's such a hot day. This is why I wanted braids. Like, shame on my braider, sincerely, because I was supposed to have braids and she canceled on me because that's what she does. There's always, every time I have an appointment with her, there's a problem. I kid you not. Like, day before, there's a problem with her. I have just a little bit left. I'm not going anywhere today. I'm going to pick up a Target order. I was going to pick up an Old Navy order. I guess I still could, but I was going to take Cece with me, and Old Navy doesn't have drive-up orders. You have to go in, and I don't want to go in. Okay, so I feel a little better. I don't understand what I've done with my bangs, like, at all. So I'm going to have to look up how to style, like, a shag bang. I didn't even ask for a shag haircut. I asked for some curtain bangs, and she gave me like shaggy curtain bangs, and I don't know. I feel like I don't know how I feel anymore about anything. But I think I look a lot better than I did 30 minutes ago. I have a little bit of makeup on my shirt, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm feeling I feel like myself when I look in the mirror now, because I was feeling very tired. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on. I saw a picture of Max earlier. I was just passing through. There's a picture of all three of them, Max, Roxy, and Cece, on my desk. And I came home this morning because I ran to get some grits from the bakery around the corner from me. And I was like kind of just going through the motions, like goofing. I was on the phone with my mom, and then I got off the phone with her. I think, I don't know, maybe we were still on the phone. I can't remember, but I saw a picture of Max, and it was like this isn't the right word, but it was like there was a realization he's not here and that Roxy's not here, and it was like a shadow came like over me, like a big cloud, a gray cloud, and like I think about them all the time, like throughout the day, but like when I see them like on my phone or on my watch, like there's a picture of Max and Roxy in a wagon, and that's a picture of Max. Well, they change when I move my hand, but I don't know, it's just like I have so many like dark spots. My elbows have gotten so dark and I didn't pay attention to them, but like it's so rough back there. I felt it when I was rubbing my arm, mosquitoes and everything. But I'm gonna try a different fragrance today. I don't know, just when I saw that picture in that moment, it just was really rough. Plus I've had a rough few days with my students acting the way they've been acting, and their advisors acting the way they've been acting, and I have like a purse full of sample perfumes. I'm not the type to buy a full-size perfume. Like, I'm just not going to. I'm not going to, okay? Unless I really like it. I've only ever bought one full-size like luxury perfume. I like these Lush perfumes. I have a few of those in different sizes. But this is a luxury perfume because this was $200. I really liked it, but now I've grown kind of tired of it, so I don't. But yeah, I just feel very dark right now, and it's rough when it feels like life keeps changing while I'm going through so much internally, and so often I'm like beating myself up and stopping myself from beating myself up. Like how I felt really like just like an ugly duckling earlier. I was like, no, you just need some concealer and to brush your hair. And I really do think that's what it was, on top of everything else. Yeah, Target order's ready. I think I'm gonna pick up some lunch too. I had breakfast pretty late. Like I had breakfast at 10 o'clock, 10:30. So I'm not very hungry, but I don't have groceries here. And I don't feel like cooking. Like I have like something I could cook. I just feel like I'm always fighting a cluttered home. I'm sure if I got rid of some stuff, you know, but it feels like I'm always washing dishes or always picking up something off my vanity or always picking up extra clothes off the floor. And I'm trying to get out of the feeling of I need a clean house, because I don't need a clean house. And I think for the longest time, having 3 dogs in the house, also just coming into adulthood, like it's a lot, like realizing coming into myself, like I've always known who I am, but actually coming into myself, like really like being within myself. Like I've just arrived at 32, you know? So I've had Max since I was 15. I've known Cece since I was 15. And, you know, I got Roxy when I was 20. I was 19, 20. So it's like I've had them, is what I'm saying, like as a child and coming into adulthood, and now arriving at what feels like actual adulthood, like at 32. And it's like I've just seen all of my different modes, all of the different eras, all the changes I've gone through. And it's like a lot of that time, you know, there's that pressure that comes with girlhood still attached to you, like keeping a clean house. That's something my mom always taught me, like a proper woman keeps a clean house. And you know, you always feel you should always look pulled together, and just all these things that are put on girls that aren't put on boys. And I've just arrived to the point that I've always wanted my house to be clean, first of all, for me, because I have anxiety and cluttered spaces worsen it. But at the same time, I think it has to be a thing. Like, creative people, like people who work out of the left side of their brain, tend to be junkier. Like, people who work more in creative focused work versus logic focused work, I don't know. But I feel like a big part of my frustration was also feeling like things needed to look a certain way to be a certain way. Like, for me to be a certain way, for me to exist a certain way, to live a certain way, like, my room needs to look a certain way, you know? And it's like, that's just, maybe it's because, I mean, I've had so many, like, I don't know if I'll call them awakenings, but when you lose so much, as I have in the past 2 years, you see, I mean, I've always known what was important. What was important was my dogs. Like, that was period. Like, my dogs and me. End of discussion. But all the little things that you keep up, like the, I don't know, like the latest trendy things. I've never, like, needed to be trendy, but I work in marketing, and so I naturally have all the things, like, right when they are, you know, launched or trendy or whatever. And or like keeping a clean house or impressing people, like cleaning up because you know people are coming over. I used to think it was so rude when people don't like clean up when they know you're coming over, but I also was like, okay, no. Like, as I've aged, as I've matured, I'm like, nah, just my house is gonna be the way it is when you get here, and that's okay. And it's just, I don't know, it just feels weird coming into all of this. And then sometimes I'm like, dang, I wish I came to these realizations when they were all here. Like, I probably would have had a lot more peace. And it's like, but everything I did was for them. Keeping a clean house was for them, so that I could work optimally as their mom, so that I could function at my best. I would keep things flowing so that I was the best me I could be for them and for myself, and but more so for them, if I'm being honest. And now it's like I'm focused on me. Like, Cece, of course, is here, and she worries the heck out of me. Like, she is first priority still, of course, but there's also a lot more time for me to. Taking care of 3 dogs is a lot. Taking care of 1 dog is a lot. 3 dogs is a lot. And I could do it, but like, then working a high stress job, like in marketing, and then trying to build my own dreams, it was always a lot. I was always juggling a lot. And then, you know, balancing all the relationships in your life, it's a lot. And sometimes I look back and I think about things I would have done differently, and it's like, there's going to always be something you would have done differently. I've always functioned at my best. Like, I've always shown up as my best self. And that's what I have to keep reminding myself. And sometimes I get so down because I think, oh, but what if this had happened? If this had, you know, if things had gone this way, maybe this would have been different. And especially surrounding their, the final weeks with them. It's like, oh, you know, like, working, being so consumed with work, and then those last 2 years of searching for work, and it's like I was always searching for work to have security for them. But it's just, now there's so much stillness in my life. It's like there's chaos and stillness at the same time, and it's like I'm trying to I don't know, I'm like working on this. 2 things are true at once, you know, and it is what it is. Like, those are things I have to keep reminding myself. And I hate that phrase, it is what it is, because people use it in a rude way sometimes, or a nonchalant way. But, you know, I think I've said this before, like, I just take the what out of it. So it's like, it is like, this is what is. And it just kind of, it helps a lot to be present, to not go down the path of woulda, coulda, shoulda. And that's just a lot of what I'm working with right now. And also trying to come back into me, because I do have this like the space now, because I'm not at a desk on somebody else's schedule. It helps a lot. It really does. And then I'm not worried about money so much anymore, because I have, like, as hellish as those 6 months were at that toxic job, it got me back on track. And because I've been here before, like freelancing full time, like having to, I feel a lot more confident, and I actually like it now because it's not all so new, and I've seen what's on the other side again, and it's like, that's right, you didn't like that. And so now I'm trying to pour back into myself, and it's just really hard when you're also really depressed. And it's just something I'm working on, but also just, I don't know, it's like I've always dealt with weight issues my whole life, and now I'm trying to work through that. That's a whole nother thing with confidence and my skin, and just, I guess, socializing again, like outside of a 9 to 5. Like, it's very different, like your interactions at work versus like socializing in the world. And then like most of who I talk to are my students, and it's about their issues. And so I'm just trying to like work out some things, and that's why I'm taking this trip tomorrow. I'm going down to my college town. I was supposed to meet with a few professors, but 2 of them canceled last minute. Well, I had to, I've been trying to get down there for a few months now, and I've always been the one to cancel, and now they just happen to be the ones to cancel. And I mean, it's the end of the school year, it's summer officially, but one of them's still in town. So, and I'm meeting with a friend there, and I'm just trying to get back out there and get out of my house and feel like me again, like a return to me, if you will. I never left, but it's kind of like, you know, getting off the hamster wheel, if you will. But also, you know, 2 things can be true at once. I feel like I'm on a hamster wheel because I kind of am, but I'm also making progress. I hate that I got makeup here. I hope that doesn't stain the shirt, but it felt good to say that all. I skipped therapy this week because I thought I was going to have a bunch of stuff going on for my birthday, and things got canceled. And also, therapy's expensive out of pocket, and when I canceled it, I didn't feel like I needed a session. And I just kind of also wanted to test, because I was going twice a week, and I really needed it twice a week in that toxic job. But now I'm not in the toxic job, and I'm just trying to test what once a week looks like, or maybe even every other week. I don't know. Once a week I think is what I need right now. But yeah, I just wanted to say all that. I felt better after talking. All right, my Target order is ready for pick up. It's a very boring order. It's alkaline water, extra large overnight pads, and some what they call hot tamales, which I shouldn't be eating, but I am going to because I want them. I'm gonna take Cece with me. So I will talk to you later. I want to do some lashes tonight. I want to do some lashes now, but I just didn't have the patience. What nails am I going to put on? Because I've been chewing on my nails. Let's see. I keep press-ons. Okay, so all my press-ons are very shiny for some reason. You go to one Coldplay concert. Anyway, I'm going to do these pastel purple. Probably want a lacquer. That's what it's called. Yeah, that'll be fine because everything's springy. You know, Italian summer, Italian vacation is trending. That's why this shirt, it has a giant strawberry on it. What does it say? Juice? Nope, juice. J-U-I-C, juiciest? Okay. All right, bye.